And now for our final technique, I'm going to use an aluminium can. So this is something that lots of people might find in the recycling, and normally something that's just thrown away. And what we're going to do here is open up that can and flatten it, clean it a little bit, and use it as our canvas. And I want you to be a little bit careful here, particularly if you're younger, because the edge of the can, when you cut it, can be quite sharp. So once you've cut it open, just be really careful of that edge. And you can also, you can tape it off if that feels a bit safer. You can just, once you've opened it up, you can just put some masking tape or something that will stop that kind of cutting you. So just be careful. But to begin with, what you want to do is you want to get a can opener. This just helps open it up, and just take the top off of the can. And then using a solid pair of scissors, just cut along the bottom edge, and you'll feel that the top and the bottom of the can are a little bit firmer. So you want to cut that away, and then you'll see you'll be able to open up that piece of aluminium. And obviously make sure it's clean. You want to wipe it down a little bit. And then flatten it out. So here I'm using the back of the scissors, but you could use a spoon or anything that you can run along the aluminium can, and you'll find by doing that it'll stop curling up and it will lay a little flatter. And once you've done that, you can think about what you want to impress into your can. So you can feel that it's kind of a flexible material. So if we take a biro and kind of draw into that can, you can see that it will leave a mark behind, and kind of a kind of embossed shape or pattern or piece of writing. So here what I'm doing is I've taken a phrase that somebody has sent me. So I'm a social artist, which means that a lot of my work is made through collaboration and working kind of with other people. So I put a call out on social media and ask people to send me phrases or words that they're finding particularly useful at the moment to keep them going, to keep them positive. So this one here, "this too shall pass," is a phrase that somebody sent to me. So I'm making this artwork for them. And what you'll realise is whatever you draw or write will become backwards on the silver side. So actually what I did here to begin is I just wrote that phrase onto a piece of plastic and then stuck it the wrong way up. So you could do that if you've got a bit of tracing paper. This is just from a piece of recycling again. I just washed it, cut it out, and wrote onto that piece of plastic, flipped it and taped it down to the edge. And then your resulting text will come the right way out. But you might want to have it backwards, it's up to you. And then just push through, and then you'll see the resulting images like this. And this is something that you can obviously push in lots of different ways. You can draw into it, you can create shapes, you can cut out that piece of aluminium so it's not a square anymore. And this is used a lot in Mexican art. It's called tin art, so have a look for some inspiration. So here is the result of those 3 different techniques. I hope you found this a little bit useful, and it's a good starting point. As I say, I like it because anybody can do it. And you can obviously adjust this method to whichever kind of form you work. So if you're a potter, try writing into your clay, try layering that up. If you work with stitch, you can obviously embroider this kind of technique into a piece of fabric, whichever kind of way works for you. And something I'm interested in doing is creating these kind of small sculptures made from text. So I'll show you a few other things that I've been creating for a bit of inspiration, but I hope it's a good starting point for you and gets you making, and share your images with us. Thanks.